fans like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Drake, you got it.
Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players. And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
A strike downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he picks up the first down, but he... Remember the price he paid after that hit. The Red Wolves will snap it on first and 10. He'll do it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his legs at speed. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Pulls and fires complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Red Wolves kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Fires to the middle. Intercepted in the first drive. In for the pick. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. They go to the ground. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got his man, makes the grab. Stumbled to the ground. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Wide open downfield. Running through contact. Just carving up this defense. defense and getting it down to the 24.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Marches ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Dukes! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
And this offense is still early in the down, 2nd and goal. They could still run it. They go with the pass. Nice job by the quarterback seeing it immediately, getting the football out of his hands, seeing his wide receiver open, getting the big touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up the pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's B. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Bringing the heat. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation. Did a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Creates a little room. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense... Put them back on their heels now. Shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets into the 40 before getting out of bounds. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Might be changing the route. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Looking for the end zone. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. On the ground. Touchdown, James Madison. Excellent pass by the back on the option. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to this lead before halftime. The corners are walked up tight. Running back searching for a hole. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they... want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. The throw to the outside is complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Hauls it in. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Dukes come to the line. Fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Dukes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking downfield on 1st down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Dukes. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking for space. It's Speed. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's got it on the right. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Turns it on in midfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He caught it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. And the Dukes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Takes the easy completion. Into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just... he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Bean. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot. And it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Spins away from the defender. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Hart. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Hart. Running to Green. There he goes. Touchdown, Dukies. He got a step and just dusted the field. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback as you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine.
Turning it on.
There we go.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Dukes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard. They're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll try to get it through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do. But this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Dukes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Fires to the big fella. Powers through. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Dukes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Picked off right at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the Red Wolves backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Breaks the tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to...
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top.
Get off the block.
To clear up the vision. At the 35, he's loose. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. And despite this point being relatively